when you take a peek into blinds and shutters company Thomas Sanderson in Waterlooville, you'll find they have a unique family atmosphere. The company employs duos from 5 different families at its headquarters in Waterlooville. They say working alongside loved ones has lots of advantages. Nicole Ris reports.
It's not the most usual thing to find family couples working together in the same place. But at blinds and shutter company Thomas Sanderson, there is a number of father and daughter duos among its staff in Waterlooville.
Of course, it started as a family business back in the early 90s, and the original family, Bob and Norma Thomas, most of their children worked within the business at some stage as well. So it all starts from there, and has always had a family atmosphere about it. I think there was a peak where we had the Sutton family, where we had the father and 4 of the children working in the contact centre. They've all moved on and done other things now, but Harmony's still in there. And then in manufacturing, about 10 years ago, we had the Denyer brothers. So we had 3 brothers that worked in the company all at the same time.
Natalie Thomas has been with the company for 16 years now, and when her father lost his job at a dairy, she recommended him for the dispatch department.
I recommended that my dad came to work for us. He was made redundant in his dairy.
I was there for 30 years in the dairy, and it just shut down.
So he needed to work, he needed to get going again, so he came on board with the agency, and I knew he'd like the place, and we went from there.
If you can get in the factory where your daughter works, it's quite good. But I just needed a job, and that was it.
My dad's got a really strong work ethic. He works
I've always worked since I left
non-stop.
school. I was out for 4 weeks when I left the dairy, and I just went everywhere. And it just, I don't know if it was my age or what, I don't know. But I got in here, and that was it.
I think what surprised you, I remember when you first started, you were saying you can't get over how great the company was in how they looked after their staff, and did things like our family fun days, our Christmas parties, and on your birthday you get a bottle of champagne, and you get, lots of little treats and constant kind of recognition. And he, having been 30 years in a place,
I had one Christmas party, and that was it.
Yeah, in 30 years.
Natalie says that it makes her work easier having her dad around.
As a director, I can understand what's happening at shop floor level, and what my dad's hearing, and what his colleagues are experiencing, and there's a real nice trust there. And likewise, I can explain to him decisions we're making in the business and why, and he can help kind of put that out to the people he works with. And I just think it gives you a really good understanding of how we're operating as a business, so it just seems to work.
Another family couple working at Thomas Sanderson are Steve Swain and his daughter Danielle Satari. Danielle started working for the company's customer service after being recommended by her father, and both of them enjoy the benefits of seeing each other every day.
It's great because I get to see my daughter every day, and it's a very family-orientated company as well. There's always been that type of culture within the company, and it's just great seeing Danielle.
Now that I've grown up and moved out, it's still nice that I get to see my dad every day. I've got my own family unit, I've just got married, I've got a daughter, so I can still see him every day, which is lovely. Where I work on customer services, if there's a query to do with manufacturing or to do with the products themselves, I know I can always come out and ask my dad, like, specifically, and it's always somebody that I know that I can come to, which helps a lot.
Steve says that the collaboration is going very smoothly.
Except when I need to borrow money from him at lunch.
Well, that's a different about that. Well, I never get it back.
Nicole Ris for That's Solent.